Okay. I'm Iimbondi Absolam, Manjana, that's how they call me, my full name. And I'm the vice captain of the national team of Namibia.
You played yesterday, and unfortunately Namibia went out, but you got a draw. How important was it that you managed to get a draw against Zambia yesterday?
It's a, it's actually a derby. Us, us playing Zambia, it's actually a derby. So it's always a battle where we have to fight. And it was a good feeling because it was our first point of the tournament. Though we didn't make it, we wanted like to prove that we can still get the point out of the group stage.
Namibia tends to qualify for these tournaments now. They qualified for the last AFCON, but they go out in the group stage. What do you think is the reason for that, and how are you going to put it right and get to the qualifying stages, the knockout stages, I mean?
Work is needed actually. We think we have to work hard. We need to maintain like to go out of the group where we have to stick like where we have to move on and think ahead of ourselves what do we need to do for us to step up a bit higher and move to the next stages. We like 20 let me see, is it 2018 or 2016? We went the chain in Morocco. We qualified for the quarterfinals, which was a big step and which was the first time. So after that, we went down on the group stage, which it was so surprisingly, but we'll work on that.
You grew up in Namibia and you played in Namibia. Who were your heroes as a young boy and then man growing up in a football world?
I grew up watching the class of '98, which was for coach, our previous coach, Ricardo Maneki, which I was fond of, which was, I grew up watching as a best player, and he was the best midfielder in Namibia. Colin Benjamin, our role model, most successful business guy, and most successful football player in Namibia. Ronnie Kanalele is one of them, and I've worked with them, and those are all of my role models.
You played abroad in Botswana. One, why did you choose a team in Botswana? And two, why did you come back to Namibia?
Okay, there was a situation in Namibia where the league was actually where the league actually stopped. Then I had to find a way where I needed to play football outside the country because in the country there wasn't any league, which is stopped for the whole year. So I told myself, why not go try abroad in Botswana, even if for 6 months, because it was a loan over 6 months while we still struggling with the Namibian league. So I went to Botswana on a loan spell at Mochudi FC, where I played for 6 months and came back home later on because of just because of the league that was not on.
The previous president of CAF, Ahmed, said that the Chan was a shop window for local-based African players to put themselves in the shop window of wider football. Do you see the Chan as achieving that? And do you actually envisage yourself moving to another country, or are you happy in Namibia to finish your career there?
It's actually opportunities of African players, local players, and I'm praying and hopefully I'll leave Namibia very soon and go play abroad. Look at Justin Shonga, Zambia. Look at Mulenga. He was discovered at Chen. Pirates discovered him at Chen. Look at Tebres Lampard. He plays in Zambia, Namibian international footballer. He was discovered at Chen. Why can't people do that? And I'm praying and hopefully leaving Namibia and ending my career outside.
Do you have any particular clubs you're interested in?
Right now, I'm just waiting for offers. Right now, I don't know where any particular club because whatever comes, I'll take it. It's a blessing. then that club will be something that I'll call home.
Have you had any offers yourself yet or not?
Not yet, not yet, not yet. I've been offered a lot, but I had to wait after Chen, because that was the deal. I have to play Chen first, so I I go and sort out the contract issues with the other teams.
Do you think the Chan would be a more competitive tournament if players, say in Namibia's case, if players playing abroad but within Africa could also be called up for the Chan?
It might be, but with the FIFA rules or CAF rules, I don't know, because we're not the ones to decide if if we can be played by abroad players that played in Africa. It will be something great for someone to join your part. For the local based player, how will they feel if the other guys are already on the green cluster than the local based players?
Your country was illegally occupied by another country and it affected its football. A lot of talented footballers were never able to play for Namibia in the pre-independence era. What do you think about what happened to them, and what would you like to see done to make things better for them?
It was a difficult thing for them. They stepped down. They only survived in football, which it was a huge effect on them. If we stop this fighting, everything will just be well. And that's the problem. Right now, we don't have any league that is on in Namibia. It's off. We came to change without any league. We participated without any game time because the league is shut down because of politics and everything.
Well, you have a situation which is abnormal, as you're talking about, in that now you have a normalization committee again and political problems within the running of Namibian football. How do you want to see Namibian football develop in the next 5-10 years?
Changes should be done. Upgrade the league. Do promotion. Just a step ahead will do for the Namibian players. We have best local players, good players in Namibia, and that are willing to play football. But if this goes on, we're killing the football players back home.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about Namibian football and your personal ambitions? Well, I'll come back to your personal ambitions in a minute, but well, actually, I'll do that first, sorry. Where do you see yourself in a year's time and in 5 years' time? What are your ambitions?
My ambition is to play abroad, so like I'm gonna say right now, hopefully a week or two, I'm sure I'm gonna get a contract outside the country and play abroad.
Which country?
Mostly, okay, Zambia is a competitor. I've been in Zambia. Every had a look at the league. It stopped. South Africa is one of them, where everyone wanna play to. Morocco, I've been there. Top league as well. Egypt as well. Yeah.
So you want to play in one of those leagues?
So I want to play in one of those leagues. And it will be a bargain if an Europe contract comes.
So is there anything else you'd like to add on the state of Namibian football and where you want to see it develop in the next 5 or 10 years?
We came to change. We qualified change without no league. Everything is possible. Believe in yourself, have faith. Namibia is great players, talented players, and all what they need to do is just believe in themselves and they can do it. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna work hard on it by stepping up, not to leave the tournament earlier this time. Fortunately, it wasn't ours, but hopefully next year or the coming years, we'll be moving to another level.
Okay, you got AFCON coming up in 2022 and also the World Cup. how realistic is it for you to qualify for both the next AFCON and also the World Cup?
Okay, we're not doing really good in AFCON right now. We're actually third on the group stage, where we know we will be needing to win all those the remaining games, which are two. We were facing Guinea and Chad, so it will be must wins, and that's a bit difficult for us. But with the foreign-based players that will come in, that will bring another dimension to the team and help us probably fight for the qualifiers. World Cup qualifiers haven't started yet. We haven't worked with that yet, but when they are about to reach, we'll work out whatever we need and what we need to take us through the group stage.
So how important is it to you, seeing as you were at the AFCON in 2019, to carry that on and get to another AFCON and build on it?
It's a good feeling in history making where you qualify continuously, which never happened in Namibia. We actually have to wait for 8 years to qualify. But now we want to make it as every single qualification every year.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to add?
That's all.
Okay, thank you.